Hi, it's Nick Natarella with AdWise Creative. How do you start a YouTube channel for your business? Little different twist than just standing there in front of the camera by yourself, but we'll get into the differences in just a moment. By the end of this video, we'll go over the basic reasons why you should start a YouTube channel for your business, how to test if you can sustain a business channel in 5 minutes or less, and a quick overview of the few things that you're going to need before you press record. The biggest question, of course, is why should you want to start a YouTube channel for your business? Well, that all depends on what you want to do with it. What do you want to cover? Do you want to showcase products or services that your company offers? Do you want to use it to teach? That's a really good one to hang your hat on, by the way. We got into that in another video. How do you plan on using your YouTube channel for your business? Is it for lead generation? With enough subscribers, you could turn it into a stream of income and monetization. There are tons and tons of things you can do with your YouTube channel for your business. And if you set that foundation now, that is a great place to start because everything hinges on that. So we talked a little bit about lead generation or monetization. Anything like that pique your interest? Let me know what I need to make videos of in the future. Just comment below. Now, like I promised, here's the 5-minute test to see if you can sustain a YouTube channel for your business. First, hypothetically, pick a topic. What do you want to do? Do you want to do the teaching? Do you want to do the lead generation? Do you want to grow an audience for monetization? Whatever it is, pick the topic that you are going to focus your channel on. Now, write down 20 different episodes that pop into your head. What do they cover? What would you like to cover? What can you teach? What do you want to show? Are there products? Are there services that you need to cover? Write them all down with a minimum of 20. Because here's the kicker, and it might be a little bit of a pang, so don't hate me when I say this, but if you can't get it down on paper, chances are it's not going to happen on video. So please, before you make any kind of investment in equipment, which is what we're going to talk about next, make sure you have the investment in yourself. Write down your topics, be laser focused on them, and make sure they all come together under that one specific focus that you want to make your YouTube channel talk about. In fact, I get this call all the time, and when I put out that little challenge for someone to write down the 20 titles, very frequently it's easy to come up with 5, maybe 7, and they start to wane at about 10. Happens a lot. Don't worry about it. You just closed the door on a disaster. It's okay. We want to pick the topics and the subjects that you're going to know off the top of your head without even thinking. And that's a great way to test and sustain your YouTube channel for your business. And the good news is, take the topics that you do come up with, and probably a few of them are going to be like a 30,000-foot view. You can break them down into smaller details, maybe just this one particular section. For example, we can talk about YouTube channel equipment. Well, I can spend hours on separate videos talking about cameras, lighting, camera settings, what's the best camera to use, how much do you want to spend on a camera, and that's just cameras. We can talk cameras, lighting, editing, all that kind of stuff. So drill down not only from your big topics, but drill down into the details of that big topic, and you're probably going to find a nugget of information in there that somebody wants to hear about. So don't shy away from them. That'll also help you get to your 20 very easily. Now that you have all your topics squared away, let's get recording. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can get out there for free. And I'm talking cameras, lighting, editing software, anything you could possibly need to get your YouTube channel up and running. Of course, the first step is to start a business YouTube channel. Get that set up underneath your personal one. Then after that, camera, start with the one in your pocket. Go with an iPhone, go with an Android. Start with your smartphone. Just get used to speaking into a camera because it's a very, very different thing to be talking to someone, which you do all the time at the office, but now that someone becomes this little black dot. It can be a shift, okay? So get used to it. Get used to talking to that little black circle. Then lighting. Go outside. get under a tree in the shade. In direct lighting, it's much softer than the sunlight. You don't want to be in direct sunlight. You could also do right in front of a window. You could go ahead and invest in a bunch of lights, but I would suggest you not do that to start with. You could easily sink $5,000 to $6,000 in lighting alone. We don't need to go there right now. The sun and shade is free. And then as far as editing software is concerned, again, you can start with free, probably on your phone. There's probably already a program on there for YouTube videos or social media videos already built into your phone. Get that editing process down pat, and you'll easily make a transition to something for a laptop or for a desktop computer that's much more professional. And professional, by the way, does not necessarily mean paid for. There's some really good, inexpensive, or free ones. In fact, your computer probably already came with one. And then there are also some very, very professional ones like DaVinci Resolve, for example. They have a free version there to get you started, and it's beyond powerful. And another thing you can do to give yourself a great foundation in kicking off your YouTube channel is this book. A friend of mine wrote it, Nate Woodbury. And this will give you a great jumpstart on how to get your YouTube channel up and running. He allowed me to offer it to you for just the cost of shipping and printing. This is not an affiliate link to me. I don't make any money off of it. Nate doesn't make any money off of it. I bought mine for shipping and printing, okay? The same goes for you too. Get this book. It will cover all the basics and all the stuff you need to get started much more in depth, and it's a great resource to have within reach. Hopefully that gives you a little intro to starting your YouTube channel for your business. I'm Nick Natarella. Thanks for watching.